Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with more Red Dead Redemption 2. We are towards the end of part 1 of the epilogue. And we're about to get the money to buy the ranch. So let's go. Which again, I'm assuming part 1 here ends with us getting the ranch. And probably getting Abigail back, I don't know. But either way, I'm pretty sure part 2 is going to be focused on our hunt for Micah, is what I'm going to assume. Because again, that's pretty much the only loose end that's left in this story that wasn't also, fulfilled within Red Dead 1.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
Easy there.
So, I feel like that's what part 2 is going to be, is us hunting down Micah, killing him at the end, and then living peacefully on the ranch until obviously what happens with Red Dead Redemption.
Hey, please head in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
What property?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
Oh, that old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? Which folk?
Mr. Geddes? I work for him. He said that you could help me out. If you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
Okay. Wait, we have 2 missions now? What? Oh, here. Here's this one. Okay, that's the last mission. I thought I saw 2. Maybe there is only 1. But either way, this is the last mission of the chapter. So let's do it. So yeah, it's gonna end with us getting the farm. So let's do it.
How do you do? No rest for the wicked.
Oh, I'm the one I see is the one that's on the right of the minimap right now, and it's not a main mission. So yeah. All right, let's go.
Oh, come on.
Okay. So was this always here in the map? It probably was, right? But then again, we couldn't go to Blackwater, right? So that's probably what the fuck. But that was probably a major factor there that we couldn't. How about no? Because obviously we couldn't go here without being wanted and stuff. I wonder, like, could we have gone here from the beginning of the game though? Could we have gone to the ranch the entire time? Okay, like, no? Ah, shit. Well, we're here, but we're also about to run out of it. Damn. Okay, how about no? Oh, fuck, there's also squatters at the thing, too. Okay. Alright, let's retry.
This land belongs to me now.
Ain't nothing on this earth belongs to no one, partner.
Looks like you made your decision then, partner.
One more. There we go. Well, that was really quick. Okay.
Ah, it's you, the man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here. Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not even going to discuss how much we have to pay back and whatever, but whatever.
Now we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking, they own me, they just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
It gets so awkward when people do that.
Well, it is
Uncle.
you. Well, I never.
Obviously, he's at the
thought you
ranch.
was dead, boy.
He's at the ranch at the
Dead,
beginning of the
Uncle.
game, so I guess
We're
he's
the
explaining
same.
that.
Come here.
And Red Dead Redemption, I mean, not the beginning of the game.
I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care
No,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago.
So he just like forces his way there then.
Painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right.
Alright.
I'm ready, Marston. Come on.
Follow me.
Yeah, I really like this section though, because again, it just fills in all the gaps. Like, it pretty much like it shows how everything in Red Dead Redemption 1 happened, pretty much. And again, I'm assuming that's what this first part is. I assume part 2 is gonna wrap up Red Dead Redemption 2 with
West.
Micah.
West.
Uh,
Ain't you a man of few words? I can see we're headed west. You know, speaking in monosyllables don't make
Yeah, I think
sense,
from a
and it
storytelling
makes you seem
perspective,
stupid.
this is amazing. I mean, not amazing. Again, I had issues with the game's overall narrative with like certain things in chapters 2, 3, and 5 and 6.
Ranch I bought just now.
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, on a ranch in the armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in the bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No, she's, her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but You know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. I just bought this place. And you're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here.
Because again, I feel like this is something that not many franchises ever do. Not even like just in the terms of like not even just in terms of gaming, but in terms of media. I don't feel like many stories actually wrap up pretty much everything. I mean, again, like, I mean, obviously, if we want to go even further back, we can, like, oh, how did Dutch's gang start and all that bullshit, but who gives a shit? I mean, really, I mean, being that Red Dead Redemption 1 was obviously the story of John Marston, like, this concludes that. This tells everything it needs to do to conclude that story.
This is it.
And that is something I really do respect out of it. So, obviously, we're going to build a house and all that sort of shit, right?
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we gonna farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So, you think I'm an idiot?
No, I know you're an idiot.
So what now? Oh, is that the end for chapter 1? Oh, I guess chapter 2 will be called Beecher's Hope. I'm taking it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we're at the end. And we're pretty close to the end then. Sorry about that. Goddamn. So what now? Oh, an uncle mission? Is that what that is? Okay. Let's do it. Oh, we still have Rachel? I thought she died. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. And what are we gonna do though? Again, this is just an empty field. Ah, fuck. So obviously by the time Red Dead Redemption 1, we have a house, we have a... I mean, it's a full ranch by that point, so obviously we gotta build this up.
Working hard?
It's the lumbago. If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or
Okay,
get
what
out.
happened with the lighting
You
there?
can be so testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible. Get up! Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles.
Why?
Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon.
Huh.
Unless I dreamed
So he's
it
gonna
all,
be
and
involved in this
by
then?
the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
Oh, thank God they didn't make us fucking ride there. It's on the other side of the fucking map. Yeah, we're at the end though. This is the final epilogue thing.
Come on, let's get off.
Actually, I want to see progress rise. We're 82%. So we still have 18% left. Well, I mean, I guess this is technically epilogue part 2. Oh, it's not on here yet. Oh yeah, because we haven't finished the mission from it. Okay.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, well, me neither. All right. Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slums.
How about I take the saloons, and you take the slums?
Okay. Why is there a marker there? Did I mark something? Oh, it must have been from a ways back. Yeah, okay. So, what are we doing? We're going to the saloon here. Yeah, this is where, is this where we, no, this isn't what I'm thinking of. Oh, yeah, this is even the saloon. Okay. Oh, no! What the fuck?
These things happen.
Hey!
Wait, do I have a horse? Oh, I do have my horse. Okay. If she got here, who the fuck knows? I think she was on the train with us, but whatever. Fine.
Damn heat rash.
It's so strange that Arthur Morgan had such a great, like, had such a like emotional sort of ending to him, and after that, there's still 25% of the game left. Fuck off. Oh, what the fuck? What? I mean... What, he tried to kill me?
All right, girl.
Okay. This isn't gonna end well. Guess we have to leave the city. Okay. But I think in terms of Rockstar games, though, I think this is probably the best one I've played. Yeah, I'm like, I never, like, I enjoyed Grand Theft Auto 3 as a kid, but again, I mean, nowadays, there's no way I could say that's the best that's the best Rockstar game. Grand Theft Auto Fine was fine. I mean, it was good. Like, I think it's on my top 100 game list, but it's like, it's not super high. It's like in the 80s sort of range. So there's that. Okay, where are we going, though? Like, this is where we're going? Yeah, okay. So, I mean, there's that, and then... Like, what, LA Noire is on the list somewhere? I think it's probably higher, but it's like, even then, it's like... I think my last replay of LA Noire, I just didn't like the game as much as I remember. Wait, what? Oh, fuck off. I feel like I should just die. How do we surrender again? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, fine. You failed to find Charles. Yeah, I mean, I think this is. Oh, fuck off! I have to do this entire section again.
Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slums.
How about I take the saloons, and you take the slums? Come on, lady.
Yeah, I think this is the best, right? I mean, again, Red Dead Redemption 1 I never actually played, but I did watch a Let's Play of it. It's like, even that I was an enormous fan of. I knew, like, from watching I wouldn't be an enormous fan of it. From a gameplay perspective. Like, this game, I'm like, I think this game improves upon it, but it's like still the base gameplay I don't find the greatest here. Like I don't think it's super fun by any means. It's kind of actually, to be honest, it's pretty fucking annoying. A lot of the gameplay mechanics in this game. But in terms of narrative, it's pretty good. I mean, I think Red Dead Redemption 1 had a more clear-cut story. Obviously this game has a pretty decent story too, even though it just feels like it's a lot of wrapping up of loose ends at a point. Like it's like the Arthur Morgan story again. I think there's not really a set goal until around what, chapter 4 or 5, when we try to get enough money to go to Tahiti and stuff. So when that starts happening. I guess it's been happening the entire time, but we weren't like actively doing anything about it. But then even then, by like chapter 6, obviously we have the real goal, which is to make amends and everything and get John Marston out and whatever else.
Bonjour. How can I help you today, sir?
Listen, you seen a big Indian fella?
Ah, Indian?
Yeah, a boxer.
No. Sorry, mister. No. Actually, yes. I think he's fighting, I believe. Fighting out behind Saint Saturnin.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Okay. And then from this point on, it's pretty much just tying up loose ends between this game and the first game, which again I really like, but it's not. It's definitely not, makes it not the most clear-cut narrative. Where I feel like again the first game had a pretty for good 75% of the game. It's just you hunting down 4 members of your gang, and then at the very end, Edgar Ross turns on you and kills you, and then Jack gets revenge for you. Fuck. Alright, let's just mark it. Where is it at? Okay. Oh wait, we're really close, aren't we? I think. Yeah, we're pretty close actually. Oh, can we like not? Am I really gonna be stuck here? Okay, I think I'm legitimately stuck there. So let's go here. Oh fuck. Let's go here. Call our horse again. She gets unstuck.
Horse. We're off. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Now let's get back on, and we're good. Alright, so I mean, yeah, I do think this is the better game, though. And
Oh, good Lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met. He told me Charles was here. Not one of life's great mysteries, turns
Folks,
out.
they love a surprise, but they hate a massacre. And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. I'm leaving now.
is that Charles?
He don't know the half of it.
John?
He looks so different here, doesn't he?
I'm alive. So are you.
Maybe I never really
So
looked
is
at
he.
Charles that much, but
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe he was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just, I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So,
So, let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Bet on Charles. Why would you bet
I'm a
against him?
fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no
Lip syncing is way off.
child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's
It's like the
keep
voice
clean,
does not match the
but
body
not
at
so
all.
clean.
Oh, we can.
Lone Wolf! Don't black out just yet.
What is this?
Pretend he's Micah. Try and stay on your feet, you hear? Hit him, Lone Wolf. Hit him, Charles. Knock him out. Don't black
He doesn't
out
really
just
look like a
yet.
Charles anymore, does he?
Try and stay on your feet, you hear?
All right.
Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey, Lone Wolf, whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
We just made the bed I said we
So you
should
keen
make.
on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
Okay.
This
What are we
way.
doing now?
My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Oh, sorry, don't
Anyway,
mind me.
I heard all you were dead.
Something to you?
Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. If it wasn't for...
We were on a very bad path.
And Micah Bell dragged us into the abyss.
So yeah, we're gonna go kill him, I guess.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey. Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three. Three. You couldn't have thrown that fight!
Never just one fight.
Evidently! What are those guns they have? Here it does! Right!
Let's go. There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Okay.
Come on, John.
Oh, he's driving? Oh,
Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
those are guys.
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on. You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Saint Denis ain't short on police.
I remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No. We can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview.
Yeah, we're over 30 minutes,
I don't
so
want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
we'll
No,
end
I don't want that either.
after this mission.
You see anything? I
We're
think
good?
we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
Charles! You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Okay. Well, there we go. Is it gonna start a mission immediately or what? If it does, then we'll just end the episode here. If it doesn't, then obviously we'll wait until it does. Okay. Well, we'll end here. Next episode, we'll go ahead and continue on. But for now, thank you for watching.